Well, good morning, guys. It's Pastor Andy. Today is March the 10th, and we're going to be looking together in Psalm chapter 39. Psalm chapter 39 is an awesome psalm. It's a psalm where David is trying to stay quiet, not complain, not talk about the problem that he is going through. He says in verse 1, I said to myself, I will watch what I do and not sin in what I say. I will hold my tongue. Man, if we could get Christians to follow that verse, it would change Christianity and the world. As Christians, we are notorious for complaining, for gossiping, for spreading rumors and things like that. And David says, I will watch what I do and not sin in what I say. I will hold my tongue. You know, there's a time to be silent and there's a time to speak. And a wise person knows the difference between the two. David knew this was a time to not speak. Down in verse 4 he says, Lord, remind me how brief my time on earth will be. Remind me that my days are numbered, how fleeting my life is. Verse 5, you have made my life no longer than the width of my hand. My entire lifetime is just a moment to you. At best, each of us is but a breath. David realized that life is short. There's not much there. In comparison to eternity, the life that we'll live here on earth, it's the hand breadth, is what David says there, which is the distance of your four fingers. That's it. And it's gone. It's here for a moment, and then it's away. So what we do with that time is very important. We've got to be good stewards of that time. We've got to honor God with that time, and most importantly, we have to reach others in that time. We have to share our faith because the time is short. We don't know how long we have. We don't know when the Lord's going to come back. We don't know that we have a tomorrow in each one of our personal lives. God could take us at any point. So life is short. Let's use it for God's glory. Verse 11 says, the end of verse 11 says, each of us is but a breath. So true. Life is short. If you haven't had someone that you're close to, if you haven't lost anyone that you're close to, you might not understand this too well. I've lost several. I'll never forget when I was a youth pastor in Kentucky, there was a young lady who, straight A student, phenomenal young lady, never skipped curfew, great. Her family's in church every Sunday. One night she decided she'd stay out late and called her dad the next morning, and her dad said, stay where you are, I'm going to come and pick you up. And she didn't listen to her dad. She got in a car and she hit a tree and she was taken out into eternity as a teenager. We're not promised a tomorrow. While I was serving there in Kentucky, a young couple that I was able to reach, and they lost a baby. And I had to do a funeral, be a part of a funeral of a baby in a casket the size of a shoebox. Life is short. Life is fragile. Life is precious. We need to make the most of the time that we have. Take the time with our family that we should. You know, if something happened to me, this church would go on. They'd find another pastor. But my kids aren't going to find another dad. I need to be there for them. I need to be there for my family. But I've also got to be a good steward of my time and my resources for God and reach out to other people, because I may be the only witness that they ever hear. My life might be the only Bible they ever read. So I have to take that into consideration as well. And think, we've got Easter coming up in just a few weeks. Am I inviting people to come into a relationship with Jesus? Am I bringing them to church with me? Am I reaching out? Because life is short. None of us are guaranteed a tomorrow. So make the most of every day. Take some time today. Spend it with your family. If you're not close to them, call them. FaceTime them. With modern technology, you can be there without being there. But take some time. Reach somebody for Jesus. Speak a kind word to somebody, because we're not guaranteed a tomorrow. And if we do make it to tomorrow, I'll see you then. God bless you and have a great day.